Good morn or evening, friends.
There is but one punishment for traitors.
One punishment.
Great!
Oh, that was nice. This is me. I'm gonna play Gwent. I loved Gwent in The Witcher. Apparently they've expanded upon the rules. I don't fully know them just yet. This is a match I had, and it just breaks with me. It's gonna be horrible. If you haven't played Gwent, it's basically 6 rows. You have 3 rows, your opponent has 3 rows. You try to make sure your forces are stronger than your opponent's by the end of each round. There are 3 rounds. I think in The Witcher you didn't get new cards at the end of each round. In this one you get 2 new cards each round. As my opponent just did, you can play on your opponent's side, but if you play on your opponent's side, typically they get the points for it. Doesn't sound like that big of a deal, but or it sounds like a bad thing, but most of the time you have a good effect that comes with that. Either you can nullify one of your opponents, you can deal damage to one of your opponents, something like that. You also have special event cards that are kind of like magic spells. Kill this, nullify the amount of attack on this row, something like that. That's the basic gist of it. They've added a bunch more rules, or at least rules I haven't seen in The Witcher 3 yet. And good loud. Good lord, is it fun and engaging. So this is the first round with an opponent. Game's still in beta, I believe. And we're going to see if we can't walk away with a dub. The problem is, even though I played through the tutorial, which kind of let me know the basics of the game, which is something I already knew, I did not play through any of the advanced tutorials. So a lot of this other stuff I'm not really paying attention to. Plus, I think when I played this, it was like 12 o'clock at night, 12:30, something like that. And I've been up most of the day, so I wasn't paying much attention. That a murder. We're still gonna Gwent it up. If you see on the side, the counter shows how many, how the size of the forces on each side. He's got 12. I've got 12. Part of my 12 is his guy that looks like he's going to be bad for me in a couple of turns. And he's zapping me, man. And because he's zapping me, because you don't get to replenish your hand, I think, like I said, I think in this version you get 2 cards at the end of each turn. Or 2 cards at the end of one turn, 1 card at the end of the next turn. But you want to kind of manage your hand size. You can build a nice deck, but you want to manage your hand size because you don't want to go into the next round with nothing. So I feel like I'm ahead on cards right now. I feel like for me to catch up to his 24 would be ridiculous. Like I'd have to play almost everything I had just to catch up, and then I wouldn't have anything for the remaining rounds. So sometimes, 24-0. Sometimes it's okay to seed the round. You can seed the battle, make sure you win the war. That is the goal. Round 2, fight. Also, there are some cards that allow you to play them, and when you play, you can redraw cards all the time. That's right. I'm sorry, it was late. Sorry. You can redraw cards. That's not what I was going to say. And now I've lost my. There are some cards that you play that stay over to the next round. So it's not every time you do a board wipe and start over again. Do a board wipe and start over again. It's not quite like that. Instead, you have the ability to play some cards. It'll stick around for the next round, and it will maintain that power. So say you play an 8 card that has that ability. Next turn, you start off with an 8 card. So you start off at an advantage of 8-0 already, unless the opponent has something out as well.
By the rates of Morhog.
That's right. By the rates of Morhog.
Wise choice.
You gonna shoot me? Just rude. So rude on a Sunday morning. Devil. Don't want to play Cersei just yet. It's not Cersei.
How can I help?
Zap. Still looking good.
Wise choice.
Still looking good. My 1 card's out battling his card. I got a bunch of things I can work with. I've got some damage. I've got some cards that make him destroy his highest, and I think my highest too, but definitely his highest. Some direct damage spells. I got my witch that's gonna deal damage to him and me, or to come in to put points out and deal damage to his opponent, to my opponent. And I got Geralt. Geralt if nothing else, is like these 10 attack. And that helps. I'd like to win this round before that thing goes off, but it puts me in an advantageous position. If I can be high enough before it goes off that even when it goes off I'm still winning, he either has to continue to play cards to catch up or lose. Problem is, that would be a good play. Okay, that's probably a better play. It keeps me ahead. If I was debating whether or not to deal the damage to the creature in the back, or his unit in the back, or to the unit that's going to take out one of my guys. I don't want to take out the unit that's going to take out one of my guys, because that's a lot more. I can do a lot more damage and take out a bigger factor of his offense while cementing my defense. But I really need to win this round, because he wins 2 rounds in a row. He wins. I'm up 16-3. I think when I pass, I'm going to lose one. I'm going to lose a unit and
I can help you if you wish.
his buddy. Dum, dum, ba, dum, bum. Decoy is always a good card. Decoy is this interesting card that you can play, and you can take out one card from your opponent, or one card already on the board, and put in a card that and put in decoy. So that way, if you have to lose a card, or if you're going to lose a round, you can get your card back and lose the decoy, which is better. I don't know what happened with that card I just played. Didn't work like I want. It did not work like I wanted it to in my head though.
The North shall tuck tail and beg for mercy.
Now I'm feeling good here, even though it looks grim, because we're getting low in the hand.
I warned you.
And this is still winnable. Like I said, I need to win this round, but this is still absolutely winnable. So he's going to have to pass or go into the next round with 3. And I'm winning. A lot of times, if you can pass while you're ahead, pass while you're ahead. Oh, he's also used his leader. I'll have to go through another thing to do a tutorial on this, but make sure I know the rules first. And that's what I was trying to say earlier. He's got that card that's gonna stay there for the next turn. So he starts off 5-0. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go through and explain everything later. Do not worry. Later on, I tell you all about the game. Don't want to redraw my Witcher. He's my heavy hitter. Squadouche, baby. Just like that, took out his advantage. Took out his 5, put up my 7. So now he's working from a stronger disadvantage than he was before. Plus, I still have my leader card. And my leader card is going to go with 4. So I'm not feeling worried here. I'm not 100% comfortable, because I haven't played the game before and I don't know what to expect. But I'm not too worried just yet. A little bloodletting. He's got some combos.
By the rates of Morhog.
But even with all his playing and his combos, he's barely ahead of me. What you gonna do? Time keeps on ticking. So even with all those plays, he's still ahead by 1. I've got the card advantage because I've got technically 4 cards I can play to his 1. Or to his 3. He doesn't know what I have. It just so happens that all the cards that I have are
We'll greet him well. Fire and
ha! Look at that. Holla at me. So he plays his spell to burn my card, but that puts him down to 2, and I'm still at the advantage. This is the last round, so plan to play down to the last card. Just go ahead and make that plan.
We'll follow you always into the fair.
And I am way ahead. Feeling good, Lewis. So he can keep killing my cards or lowering my cards and trading them, but I am still ahead. I don't know what he has, but it has to make up for 15.
I shall do what I must.
Look at the combos. Killer combo.
We'll greet him with a
And he made a 15, good lord. But that's okay, because he's out of cards. And my last card, The Witcher, brave and cold. I was over in the deck and I didn't mean to be. Boom!
Not bad.
That's victory.
Not bad at all.
That's victory. Put your hands up for the victory. So that's just a quick overview. Like I said, I'll do another video and kind of break down what everything is a little more in depthly. Thanks so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you like, hit that like button. If you love, hit subscribe. Leave me a comment. Tell me how bad I am. Tell me what I need to do to get better. I'll be back with some more Gwent more Gwent content. Peace out, folks.